Hello, General Anatomy and Physiology Hybrid crew. Welcome to week 6. We're coming up on the halfway point of the semester, actually, which is a little bit crazy. So first things first, as soon as the week 5 quiz becomes available, please do the review because it's important to close the loop. You'll need that content on muscles, and this is really the first physiology that we've had. You'll need that content on muscles, not just for the upcoming exam, but for your program and for your career as a professional. We got the bone lab coming up still, so please make sure you put the finishing touches on studying those. They'll be over the images, and then turn your attention to week 6. It's always a good idea to review the lecture presentations prior to coming to lecture. It gives you a little bit of heads up, gives you some context, and what that really means is that you'll have to start early during the week. And I know you are busy, but if you can get through the lecture presentations before you come to lecture, it's just another opportunity to hear things and cement them. For week 6, we will turn our attention to the nervous system for lecture, and this is also some heavy content. Set the stage a little bit with physiology during our lecture on muscles, and we talked a little bit about excitation and impulses. This week, for week 6, we'll really tackle what it means to talk about a nervous system impulse, or impulses, or action potentials, or electricity. We talk about all those things. We use a bunch of different words really to describe chemistry at a cell. So all that work that you did on chemistry with ions and diffusion and osmosis and facilitated diffusion and active transport, that stuff will come in handy this week. So for this week, we have one lecture presentation on the nervous system, and it's a big one. Please dig in as soon as possible. We'll talk about this in lecture as well. We'll probably go over the details of action potentials in lecture. But there are also some other kind of detailed things here, things like saltatory conduction, which describes how a nerve impulse travels down an axon with myelin. There are some things that will require some serious time. In lab this week, we will do muscles. So we're done with bones, or we will be by the time you come to lab and take the quiz. This week, we'll look at major muscles in the body. And just like with bones, there are a lot of them. There are less muscles than there are bones, but we'll go through these in lab together, and then you'll have a quiz on them. So also, I'm just babbling now. So the content for this week, for lecture, will be the nervous system presentation, and for lab, we will learn muscles. Additionally, this week, you've got your third video assignment. Remember, there are only 4 of them this semester, so we're coming up on being done with these. Thank you for the work on them. The video assignment number 3 will be for you to explain to your classmates action potentials, resting potentials, and local potentials. Essentially, it's the toughest stuff that we'll have this week. Your videos will be narrated by you. Your videos will have visuals that are created by you. You can't borrow images from other sources, so you must make your own visuals. And then on Saturday night, your responses to 2 classmates are due. Please listen to me on this. Please read the instructions, read the descriptions for what is required for the responses. All points in this semester are going to matter. You're here for the content, not the grades, but at the end of the semester, all of those points will add up. Please know what's expected for the responses to the videos of your classmates. I'll see you in class soon, but to recap, as you get started, review the quiz from week 5, lecture quiz, as soon as it's available, and I'll get those up and posted really quickly. And then turn your attention to the nervous system lecture presentation, which we'll talk about in class this week as well. And then finish up studying the bones that you can perform well on the quiz. And then this week in lab, we will tackle muscles. On Friday, you have a video assignment due over nervous system physiology, and then you've got responses due on Saturday in preparation for quizzes. I know it sounds like a lot. Please dig in. Thank you for your week on week 5. Turn your attention to week 6 as soon as possible. You can do this, I promise you. If you need me, please reach out. I'll be contacting each of you individually, and I'm not doing that to bug you. I'm just doing that to stay connected with you. Thank you for the time. I'll see you in class.